Well, absolutely glorious salutations, everybody. Yeah, you better believe we're back in Neo Scavenger. Look, okay, we all know what happened last time. I may have got a little bit angry. I got a little bit sultry at the game, and it was a complete skill issue. But this time, we're coming back better than ever. Now, what are we planning for a new character? Okay, so we're keeping the range skill. I like ranged, and reading. Thank you for the comments, as always. I've been reading a lot of comments, and people kind of explain that melee combat, when you're that close, when you're dealing with the grapplers, it can get a little bit nasty if you don't know what you're doing. I like the idea of keeping a distance, and in the worst case scenario, we poke them with a spear. So how do we make that happen? We need to have a little bit of extra hiding, because these days we've been snuck up in the middle of the night. We're trying to sleep. So I think understanding the camp concealment, this was also a good tip people gave. Try to take some skills as you're doing these runs to gain the hidden information that you can only get with such skills in order to understand it at a little bit of a higher rate. So we're going to get hiding. We can hide better, and we can see the camp concealment statistics. Tracking, which is going to help us stay hidden. Get rid of those footprints of yore. Ain't nobody going to be messing with us in the middle of the night. That's what we're talking about. Eagle eye. Did I miss one? Trapping. Trap and prepare animals. I just want to get trapping. I felt like it. If we're doing a lot of hiding, we might need to find other methods aside from the botany berries to get our juices flowing. Eagle eye. I don't know why. I just want it. Someone mentioned don't sleep on eagle eye. I want to try it out. I think it works with the build. Okay, we're going to try eagle eye. And it's going to allow us to see things. Like we had a couple of encounters where we were hidden and we're trying to find them in the night and we couldn't see shit. And then all of a sudden, bam, Dogman is chewing on your leg. Not today. And then mechanic, because I was also informed that there could be a beautiful vehicle we can get early on with the mechanic skill. And we want loot. We don't want to think about weight ratios. We just want to burden ourselves as much as possible. So we're going to try this out. And of course, I like heavy smoker. I think this is a nice, it's not too nasty. It kind of keeps things interesting, keeps things fun. Let's dive on in. Another run at the glory of Neo Scavenger. Find some place to hide and rig the door to stay shut. Let's try and rig the door. Don't think we've ever rigged the door. Can we do both? It seems like find some place to hide takes precedence. We're gonna rig the door to stay shut, you filthy dog man. Using a common maintenance override code, you switch the door controls into maintenance mode. Forcing the door closed and locked, the creature howls madly, slams into the door and rams it a few times before its muffled sounds recede again. Ooh! You're standing in the... I forgot you can do this. You can search for claws. The dust on the ground makes it easy for your trained eye to pick out one set of tracks in particular. They seem to belong to a humanoid dragging something, probably a mantle or cloak. It was here fairly recently, probably in the past 24 hours. It entered through the doorway, walked to your stasis tank, went to the control console, and then left. Mysterious. We've never been able to figure that out. There's a lot of mysteries in this game. I don't like it. It doesn't just shove story down your throat. The main purpose is survival, and if you can figure out the little story along the way, it's glorious. All right, let's get out of here. All right, we all know this. We're back. Naked as ever. We take the glass shards. We've learned we need glass shards. Put it in your head. You're not bastards. There we are. We're barefoot. I feel like the clicking and clacking in my ear is quite loud. Hopefully it's appropriate for you all. Now, usually there's something in these dark depths. So we're going to take a little mosey on over here. We have some water. Is that a house in the woods? We love houses in the woods. Oh, we have no more moves left. Ends a turn. Philip is shivering, not for long. Oh, we got some sheds. You know what a shed means? Cardboard boxes. Sneak. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Holy shit. It doesn't affect the loot quality, just the safety. Mechanic is suddenly very, very important. We're loot lords. We're loot lords. Look at this. Is there any reason, does this make you like more tired by using your skills? It seems like we're cheating. We found something, thank God. If we found nothing from that, I may have had to rage quit again. Oh my God. An olive-colored hoodie. This is fantastic. We've learned the power of flares. And people have also been telling me, like, I gotta think logically. I gotta remember, go logic mode. If you have a flare, why not light a campfire with it? Genius. I do kind of want to take this JT Smooth UVD case in case we get lonely at night. We can use this as a weapon. We just gotta make sure. We gotta read. That's all we gotta do. We gotta read properly. Sometimes I move quickly because I want to keep the content engaging. And it's hard to read, talk, and process at the same time. But we're getting better. We're getting there. We need a scrap of paper. These ones, we don't know. Blues are usually edible. We've learned that from having the perk. But we don't know about this one. I want to put this in my hand. Look at that. Okay. So it only removes the ability to attack if you have two weapons that are, like, cumbersome. If it's just one cumbersome and one non-cumbersome, I think we're ready to go and ready to rock and roll. I would love to take this with us. But we just can't. But we're going to get a box soon. Trust the box. Crap, it's raining already. All right, scavenge. A storage of sheds. Fill the bars to maximum. Campsite, mate. Sometimes they have something in it. Ooh, a lighter. Oh my god. You can't get any better than that. 31%. And it's a 46, so I'm getting hiccups. I just had a cup of coffee and a biscuit. I don't know why that makes me hiccup. Put that box in your hands. So now we can't attack because we have two cumbersome items. We are learning. Get in my box, you bastard. We'll hold on to these because we're going to be making a lot of... Well, ideally, we're going to be making a ton of arrows. I actually think... Okay, well, you know what? We're going strong. We're going crazy here. Not yet. We gotta... we gotta wait. The sun rises. We're going to rip this jacket apart. Why, you might be asking. I've already forgotten why. Wait a minute. What was I going to do? We're going to make a shiv. We're shivving ourselves out of our minds. Shiv me. We've done it. We've created said shiv. What else can we make? Perhaps a medium thread? We've done it. We don't have enough for a second medium thread, so we can't get the sling action of your cooking just yet. But don't you worry. It's coming. Lighters have fluid. Alright? And I was going to do something with a shift. And now my brain has gone hazy. Oh, that's right. We're going to use the trees to get a large branchino. We're going to confirm the acquisition of said branchino. We're going to put the said branchino right there. With the shiv, look what we're cooking with. What if we throw this and throw some of this? And maybe a medium, not the bicycle pump, you bastard. We'll put the string there and throw every single skill we've ever acquired in our entire existence. And maybe a tea bag. A squirrel snare? Baby steps, baby steps. Sharpened spear, shiv. I was hoping to get the hardened spear, I think it's called. I think you need like a fireplace to get the hardened spear, but I want to, the broadhead spear, I forget what it's called, but you like attach the shards to it. We may not have why did I put this in here? What's going on? Maybe we do have what we need. Spear sharpened. No, we can't. Okay, we'll take the sharpened spear. I prefer this. It's 100% condition. I prefer this aside from the wood plank. Anything else we want to make while we're here? Hand rags? I don't think so. I think we're good for now. All right, get this plank out of here. Good start. I think we're cooking with gas. Put all this in here. You know what? Why not carry a couple branches? Who's gonna stop us? Out in the rain. Treetops. We want to be able to get some birds. A farming plot. Why not? They could have some potatis. More loot. You've likely alerted the nearby creatures. I love how I kind of just said, who put that crude... Man, the double clicks always mess me up. I know how I recently said I'm going to try and read more things a little slowly, but I just threw that out the window as we're ziggy rigging our way to victory. I also had a temptation to just sprint. Where's the map? I just wanted to sprint to the glow. Pick up nothing along the way. But apparently, the closer you get to the glow, you may not have as nice loot. So we do want to kind of take our time. And you know what? There's no rush in this game. I think that's a beautiful thing, especially for the people who are enjoying watching this game. I think a portion of Neo Scavenger, it's not about the action. It's about the relaxation, the meditative means of gently surviving in a very lethal world. And everybody likes a good hexagon tile game. Anyway, we're going to go up to this location because by Jove, it's a house in the woods. We love houses in the woods. Scavenge. Confirm. Bring up the bars. Okay, confirm me. We'll do a little bit extra scavenging. We have another storage shed. It's just going to have a whole bunch of crap. But you never know. It could be the good kind of crap. Water bottles is exactly what I wanted to see. We'll take all this out. A little bit of small hides. We might add a spin. We can carve someone's heart out. Do we have an 82% Boxino? 98! I can't get so excited. That might be the greatest box we've ever found. Get this box out of here. Look at your brother, good box. Look at what he has become. Live up to your brother's name. Become the box you were born to be. We have some beer. We have a plastic bag. Gods be praised. It's 86%. We are cooking with gasoline. Hey, what? What do you mean you can't wear them both together? It's a vesticle. What do you mean? What's the percentage on this? 42? I accept your reasoning, game, but I don't have to like it. We'll start to stockpile the pebbles. Get the lighter in there. Look at the amount of storage in this vest. Olive cut. I think we're going to rip that apart. We're going to rip it apart. Keep the string in the box. Keep everything in the box. That way we can drop it and poke for days. Except these twigs. Craft. Olive colored hoodie. Conform. Do that. Put these together. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I want. Wait a minute. That's not what I want. Am I going crazy? When I click on things, is it picking up something else? Am I losing my mind? I feel like I'm clicking on stuff and it's picking up other things. Anyway, we want this big medium thread. Why, you might ask? Because we've learned the power of technology. Slings of yore for days. Is it? The game feels great when you finally get some of the recipes down pat. You know what I mean? Yeah, know what I mean? Put some pebbles in there. We're looking good. We're looking good. Did we miss anything? I think not. I think, oh, look at this. Alertness and concealment. What about this one? Interesting. So the storage shed will have better concealment, but lower alertness, where the house will have lower concealment, but more alertness. So how do you improve concealment? I'm assuming that might be with the noise traps and stuff like that. Perchance. We'll find out together. Cannot attack it. We're still barefoot. Ah, shit. We need to make some foot rags. Nothing better than the beginning scavenger survival portions of Neo Scavenger. It's got to be said. There's something just so enjoyable about getting yourself together without worrying about a dedicated run. I don't know if I kind of want to move this direction still. Why do I want to get to the glow so badly? Because we've never seen it. It's more so for progress' sake. I just want to experience it. We've played a lot of this game, and we've never made it to frickin' Detroit. So we're going to head back in this direction. We have a beautiful town. Oh, I wanted to get some water. You know, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's a freaking lake, so lakes are going to have a higher chance of good water, if I understand correctly. Perfect. Fill those water bottles to the brim. I don't even think we need this beer. Beer, I think, does nothing for us, right? Get it out of here. Another good tip that was shared with me, and that's in terms of managing your weight, glass bottles weigh more. So ideally, you don't want to be carrying water in glass bottles. You want to slowly put them in the plastic bottles because just the weight, 0.55, it's a double. It's double. And everybody likes a double. I think that's all the containers we have. Unless we can put some water in the spoon and sip on it as we stroll. While we're here, you know what? While we're here, use this. I've never gathered rocks before. Look at that. Look at that. Do we want this locked in with pebbles? I think we want the big stones. Maybe we don't want the big stones. You know what? We're putting the big stones in. I've made an executive decision. That can stack to 10. Why don't you stack it, you bastard? There we go. Plastic bag is reserved for the stones of yore. That shalt be slung. Crap. Early doggies? Stay back, doggies! They chose violence. Okay. What have we learned? What will we continue to learn after I take this sip of caffeination? Gods be praised. Oh, by the way, I bought like a cheap pop filter for my microphone off Amazon. It didn't really do much. It did barely anything. But now I'm working with a more professional pop filter, meaning my P's and my B's shouldn't be all nasty in your ears. We're not going to find out until we listen back to this recording about Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pencils. Alright, let's get back to the outcome. We should have emptied our hands. We saw the dog coming at us and we didn't empty our hands. He's 9 away. I think we can do this. I don't think... Are we going to drop the spear? We might drop the spear. You know what? I think it's better to run. Just run away. Okay. Drop this. Equip this. We can still attack. We are vulnerable. I'm reading. We're vulnerable. We've changed attack modes and we've accessed our inventory. We're barefoot. We're shivering. We're tired. We're going to rip this dog to pieces. We got to make sure we have the rocks selected. There's this dog's... He's taking the charge. He's taking the charge. Okay, continue to run away. Don't trip, you rat bastard. Okay. They're charging. We're keeping the distance. We're running as fast as a frickin' mammalian. A quadrupedal? A quadrupedal mammalian. Have you ever ran as fast as a quadrupedal? I don't think so. No, we just came out of a cryo chamber. Ranged attack. I think we sling at the dog. I kind of wish I had the pebbles now because we could make one... We definitely want the pebbles. I'm still going to sling this stone at him. You can't say no to a nice slung stone. Get wrecked, Popula. Okay. Field dog charges at Philip. The field dog continues to charge. They're both charging at us. We hit him. We crushed his upper right arm with a frickin' stone. He's now a tripedal. The feral dog leader is stunned and unable to move. Uno momento. In that case, sling him again. Frickin' unconscious. He's in severe pain. We hit him in the stomach. He's coughing up blood. There's only one thing we can do now. Prepare the pebbles of your double-decker. Switch to the pebble slingage. His brother is on their way. We're gonna move. I think we fell down. We've frickin' tripped, but we can still blast away. Launch a volley of range attack. Chance to the target. You know what? We fell down. Which means, if I understand correctly, it means we might have a higher chance to hit. Am I recording? Oh, thank God. I mean, it means we might have a higher chance to hit. It was all part of the plan. Blast away at the frail feral dog leader. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at the writing. We've unloaded on a feral dog. We pinned them down with our load. Jeez. A feral dog leader is pinned by suppressive fire. He's taking cover. He's hard to hit. He fell to the ground and must regain footing. Look, upper left leg, upper right arm, and the lower chest. He got pebbled for days. And he thinks it's just going to stop? You think you're just going to ignore the further blastaways? We're blasting away. I think it worked again. He continues to be pinned down. Yes, we unloaded on him again. One of them is still sleeping. That's the unconscious one. I hope he doesn't wake up. He's bleeding. He's not getting any closer to us. He's just consistently pinned down. I think we might be able to properly plan an attack. We're going to get up. Okay, how's this guy doing? He's still unconscious. Glorious. Do we do one more Burchino? We only have 7 stones left, and we may need stones for future. Like, stones are pretty easy to come by, though. Why not? Why not? Sling him again. Okay. He's crawling away from us. He's pinned down. He's suppressive fire. I don't think we're hitting him with the sling stones, but we are pinning him down. I think it's time. Sharpened spear, stab. Charge the bastard. Is the other one still unconscious? Gods be praised. We want to get in an optimal range of 3. So we're going to charge again. We're at 5, and I think we're going to charge one more time. And there's a chance we're going to get into the optimal range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Not 5, but 3. Alright, charge me. He's trying to get up, you fool. We didn't get the optimal range of 3. But he is in severe pain. Okay, Philip attacks him. We hit him right in the chest. He's stunned. He's in severe pain. He managed to get up and he's running away from us. 4. Time to enter the optimal range of 3. It's 1. Oh, shit. We're getting weary? Why? Why are we so tired all of a sudden? Okay. Lure. I think, oh, I haven't seen some of these. Tries to use the environment against the target. Move 1 space away. Chance to knock down the target and make them lose 1 turn. Chance to damage the target. They must see you. This sounds kind of fun. Charge kick. Must be charging and in melee range. That's amazing. And then the grapple, we've seen all that kind of stuff. This one sounds awesome. Something about charging in and kicking a dog. However, I don't think we really want to get that close to the dog. But I need to try it. Oh yeah, this will be really cool. Oh yeah, lure the dog into a trap here. Here's some jangly keys. Here's some jangly keys. Don't look at the spikes beneath you. Running in and kicking a dog. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. He's unconscious. Okay, I got to read this. He's trying to dodge our move. It doesn't work. We kick him. We kicked him right in the head. Charge kicked his head. He's concussed, stunned, unconscious, fell to the ground. He's exposed. Unbelievable. Where's this other dog? Jesus. All right, let's move closer and strangle the dog to death. Okay. He's still unconscious. We're charging. We're probably making ourselves weary by charging. We haven't fallen down. Quite impressive. Tackle the unconscious dog. Okay, keep going. Grapple him. Okay, I didn't see unconscious anymore. I thought we accidentally woke him up by grappling him. Strangle him. Oh wait, shit. He woke up. He had trouble falling asleep. We grappled him. We're in control. He gets up. We're strangling him. We're distracted. We're open. He's having trouble breathing. Just wait it out. He hit us. Damn it. He's currently suffocating. So we're strangling this dog and he's like kicking us. This is horrible. We're bleeding the little bastard. Hold back. Attempt to hold the target for 2 turns. Both get even more restricted combat moves not always available. I think we just keep strangling him, right? He's suffocating. Hold back. Okay, Philip is bleeding. He manages to hit us. Our head was battered. We failed to get a hold of him. I kind of want to let him go. Target gets a chance of getting knocked down, injured, and forced to lose next turn. Okay, we're gonna let him go. We're gonna let him go. He's hitting us. Oh my god, he's unconscious. All right, let's try this again. Let's gently move closer. Okay. Give him a little kick. We just want to make sure we're bleeding. Okay. Advance. Grapple him. And strangle him. Okay. Okay. That went a little bit awry. Things went a little bit awry when the dog woke up as... Can you imagine? Like beating that dog? You're just having a nice sleep and then all of a sudden you wake up to just have this wild man with a lumberjack hat just strangling you. We dropped our sling. That's unacceptable. Alright. Box me. We're going to want to cut up these dogs and harvest their organs immediately. Immediately. With the trapper skill, we might be able to actually make something out of the fur. And then we got to sleep. That drained us. I guess I'm used to having like the athletic skill or like the strong skill. One of them that maybe makes it easier to not become weary. We have 5 turns. We got to look at our health. Jesus. It could be worse. It could be worse, right? All we have is a singular dirty rag. All right. Throw it on there. It's better than nothing. Can I take that off? How do I take that off? Give me it. Get naked. I can't. Okay, we got it. Now put your clothes back on, you filthy mammal. All right. Health. Click. Bandage. Bandage. Oh, we got it. All right. I think we can safely carve these pluralized dogs with all of our skills and a shivula. Okay. This is the one we want. We use the trapper skill. Looks like we get a little bit of extra meat and a lot of extra hides. Holy shit. Do it once again. Look at the amount. We can do something here. We're going to need to take our time. We're going to slow down, take our time, and build us a kingdom. Crafting. How are we going to build us a kingdom? We're going to look at the damn recipe lists. We're not going to try and just willy-nilly our way into success. We have the technology. We have the power. Patchwork hide gloves. Sewing needles. Damn it. We need sewing needles. A scrap vest. Scrap metal sheets. I haven't looked at some of these new recipes that we have now that we've taken different skills. A wearable plastic bag. Amazing. Broken branch. Why would we want a broken branch? Okay, folded cardboard. Fur from a deer pelt. Fur from a dog pelt. Nothing from doggies. A bicycle. A box cart. A broken shards. We can use the bones. Okay, bones now have an astounding purpose. Food can. We know that one. We knows that's funds. Shopping cart. We can finally learn how to do this. Okay. Shovel. Nope. Squirtle snare. No tarp. Shell. No. Travois. This is what people were telling me about. Building the travois. Mechanical skill. Medium shafts. What could be a medium shaft be? Like, could a stick be that? We might be able to build this. If we just get more thread. What else we got here? 12 gauge, arrow, crude, bow, crude, compound, bow, gun, slot, military, shiv, little sling, bully. Okay, there's some cool stuff going on, but it looks like we can't make any gear that I kind of wanted to with the fur. Small pelt. I don't think it counts for a pelt. Okay. It's just a chunk of fur. I could have sworn we could do something with these. If we had enough of them. But I think you need the tailoring skill, not the trapping skill. I keep getting hiccups. Small animal hide. I don't know if that counts as a pelt. I'm just going to throw some stuff in there to take a little peeksy. And we'll see what we can make. Where is the shivula? I keep losing the shivula. I'll throw this in for you. I want a spoon. You bastards. We need more supplies. We can make it. Maybe our shiv broke. It probably broke after doing all that stuff. Okay, let's craft another shiv. Put that in there. What can you do now? Nothing. All right. We're going to hold on to as much as we can. Okay, let's reorganize. I don't know if we need the bicycle pump right now, but like, we've never found a bicycle, but now we can actually make a bicycle. The one time we actually have a use for it, we're thinking of getting rid of it. Furs for days. Meat. We need a lot of meat. Okay, get this spoon out of here. You know what? We don't want it. We don't need it. We don't want it. We do want all this stuff, though. And I don't care about baking soda. Be gone, you filthy soda of the baking. More furs. Okay, okay, okay. Potato goes there. Shivula. I would like the shivula. Maybe we say goodbye to... nothing. We need the rags. We need so much. I'm going to say goodbye to the tea. In exchange for the rags. I think that'll keep us going. This is looking kind of good. I would love the bones for the bone trap thing, the glass shards. But right now, we need to make camp. We can actually potentially... hold on a second. My brain is clicking into gear. We could potentially make said trap. Where's the rest of the bones? Isn't there more bones? It's impossible to find anything. Okay, no recipes. Tools. Where was the broken shards noise trap? Confirm. Can we make another one? I don't know if I want to use that many glass shards. Why did I do this? Because I think we can camp here and sleep. So if we go here, concealment, shelter, if I put this in here, just alertness goes up. Okay, that makes sense. Let's put everything in the camp. We don't want any nasty beasts coming to try and get our tea bags. Okay. Or maybe we should go into this one. Look at the concealment. Yeah, I think we actually want to sleep in there. Yeah, you can keep all that. Here, and set this up. With a spoon and all the meat. Is it worth it to get another box? Dual-wield boxes. It's tempting me. But then we won't have anything for the spear. So I've already decided against it. Okay. It would be nice to try and get all the boilage done. So we're going to need to get a whole bunch of small twigs. Confirm. We're going to want to build a campfire. Known recipes. That's a stoked one. We do not want to stoke it just yet. Medium campfire lit. Don't use the frickin' scraps of paper. Use the damn tinder. Confirm. We have flames. We're going to put as much in here as possible. The water. We don't have any cans. We can't boil the water yet. We can use the glass bottles to boil like 1 water, I think it is. Maybe 2. But then we lose it. It breaks. Which then we can make traps with. But let's just cook up some meat. Food for days. That's actually, we're going to eat some of this meat too. So everything's been cooked up. Brilliant. Save some for later, and whatever we can't carry, we consume. We will become strong on protein. Use the big one. Gods be praised. All right. We're bleeding. We need to get foot wraps. There's so much we need. But we're too tired. We have to sleep. This is an early sleep. Let's put the fire out. It doesn't seem like we're too cold. Oh. Because we're a trapper. Because we're a trapper, I'm pretty sure we can make the... Is it what, cured meat? Hold on, I gotta double check this. Come with me on this journey to find the known recipes. Cured meat. We need to be doing this. The meat has to be raw. We just wasted a whole bunch of food because we didn't do that properly. Okay, basically when you have the trapping skill, you can create cured meat which lasts a lot longer. This meat will go bad fast. Okay. Not a problem though. That means it may be worthwhile to take the handfuls of ashes with us if we can possibly make them. I'm going to get this potato out of here. The problem with the handfuls of ashes, they can't stack, sadly. So it makes it a little bit tricky to take them all with you. Get the bicycle pump out of here. We're going to find more bicycle pumps. We're going to need meat and the ability to cure said meat in the... You wouldn't. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright, can't me. Concealment alertness is really low. But at least we got a little bit of... we just scattered some glass around. Put the meat away in case someone comes snooping around. There we are. We sleep with our potatoes. And I think we just dive into the sleep. No. We took skills for a reason. Hide the tracks. End the turn. Hide the tracks a second time. Hide yourself. Hide your kids. And hide your wife. Should we scavenge while we're here? No. There's nothing we're going to need there. We're just going to hurt ourselves in the trees. Sleep me. Looks good, kids. Philip is the zzz. We woke up. I think we need to sleep again. He's not good enough. But then we're going to be walking around at nighttime. It's crazy. Sleep again. We have moderate hypothermia. Not a problem. You can wake up at any time now. You. Damn it. He slept way too long. We have hypothermia. Up ahead, it looks like there's some sort of a bandit. Look for signs of activity. We've never... I don't think we've ever used this before. We've had this encounter many times. There was definitely a lot going on here at some point. The vandalism alone is a testament to that. But you see, little to suggest this vehicle was recently occupied. Looking at the sleeping bag, you'd wager from its orientation that someone crawled out of it, or maybe they were dragged. On a hunch, you search the direction of the mouth of sleep. I think we just got a shoe. The remains of a body. Most of it has been picked clean of decay. However, it looks like a boot fell off along the way. That's exactly what we need. Grab the sleeping bag. We're good. Leave. That's actually... I love having that... Ooh, the glow. We've learned about the glow. Far off in the distance. I love how it will show nearby cities because there's some electricity still left. It's a nice little touch. Okay, it's in the middle of the night. What is this, the left one? That's fine. Beautiful. Beautiful. We need to make another campfire and just heat ourselves up a little bit. Tarp sleeping bag is going to be great. Known recipes. Where are you? Stop it! Perfect. Okay. We definitely don't want to leave yet. Oh, I wonder what the rest and heal option does. Like, if I go into the camp... Shit. What just happened? I just hit the camp button. Well, we're heating up. It ended up being exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to learn the rest and heal function by, like, putting this in the camp. Oh, look at the concealment. So this will only affect our sleep. Eat that meat. Let's rest and heal. We don't want to sleep. We just want to rest and heal the wounds. People might be able to see us because it's at nighttime as well, which is a little bit risky, but it's okay. We got the shards of broken glass. We're getting thirsty. Oh, Jesus. That's the first time we ever used rest and heal, and I think it worked very well. We're well rested. We didn't lose a lot during that waiting period. We are shivering, but look at these green bars. I love a good amount of green bars. We need to get some kind of cooking apparatus. Alright, let's move away from this gentleman. He's a stranger. Like, we could go talk to him, I guess. Wait a minute. Use this and get some frickin' rocks. Why not get some free rocks along the way? Beautiful. Are we able to make a bow? Not yet. We're not there yet. I like it. Onward, good Philip. We've entered the first city. It's time to scavenge. And we have more skill than ever before. Let's take a look at the abandoned apartment building. I don't really know what we're... Oh, Jesus. What? I don't even think it's worth it. I don't even think it's worth it. Let's find a better one. Maybe, gun shop? We're just gonna loot it. Unbelievable. What did you provide us with? Oh, it's a whole bunch of shit. Desperado, sawed-off shotgun. Lots of plastic bags. 72%. Ooh, a classic roast coffee. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Let's enjoy some meat. Throw those cigarettes in there. A lot of casings. 15 medium lengths of string. You gotta be crazy. Holy moly. I would like to take this as well. But we may not be able to be honest. The can. We need the can for our water. I guess I gotta get rid of some of this fur. There's not much we can do with it, right? Casings, casings. It's all casings. We might be able to fix this at some point, but I have no idea. I think that's far in the future. At least for our playing abilities. And hold on to some of that nicotine. Okay. Okay, we gotta cook up some water. I'm satisfied with that. All right. End the turn. We're still hiding. And that's okay. So this... We're freezing for -1. Scavenge. Keep the scavenge going. Even though we have no space. Oh, we gotta try and build a travois. Storage shed, ransacked pharmacy. Deserted shop mark. Deserted. Yeah, that made me think that there's going to be a little bit of extra loot here. I don't think we need to worry too much about sneaking around. That looked juicy. That looked juicy and it looked jumbo. Abandoned office tower. Safety as huge. Nothing there. Pharmacy. Sneak. Dive in. Nothing. One more time. It's like an addictive, like, slot machine. Destroyed. This is going to be dangerous for us. Storage shed. Abandoned. I think the abandoned ones have a better safety. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing. You rat bastards. So what do we got here? Extra Siggy. Huge. Metallic parts. Very big indeed. Ooh, some caster wheels. Now that we have mechanics, that can be quite tantalizing indeed. A little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I should utilize this better, right? So if I empty that out, we lose the coffee, but I can put like the ashes in here. There we go, and we don't lose any space in the process. Okay, I'll top off a little bit of extra pebbles. You never know how many you might need to sling. Beautiful. I think this is good. We might be able to start making a bow and arrow and stuff at this point. We have so many of the medium lengths of string. So we got to go back into the forest and do a little bit of ziggying. Damn, I hit escape. Damn it. No, it's going to happen every episode. All right, main menu, resume. We're back. Yeah, I feel like we got to go and head back into the wilderness, heat ourselves up, start crafting for days, and make water. Okay. But we're going to be doing that on the next episode. I have a good feeling about this run. Things are going well. We have a little bit more of a conscious mind to our own demise. I believe. Anyway, until the next one, enjoy whatever it is you enjoy doing. And get out of here.